Do you have any idea how cars of the future will look like? Probably not, because it is really hard to predict the lightning-fast progress of our ever-changing world. But fortunately, this is where car designers with their limitless imaginations come into play. For those of you who are intrigued by the day after tomorrow, we will be showing the most outlandish new prototypes and concept vehicles that will be shaping up the car designs of the upcoming years. Before we get to the video, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get alerted about the next episodes. Let's start the engines. Aston Martin Project AMRB003. The third mid-engine hypercar in the Aston Martin range is codenamed Project AMRB003, but the rumors suggest that the British brand plans to stick to borrowing names from the Norse mythology. The new hybrid will be named the Valhalla, and it is being developed in cooperation with Red Bull Racing Formula 1 to make sure its performance exceeds all expectations. The car's exterior design is sleek and simple, and its body is made almost entirely from carbon fiber. The performance characteristics and the powertrain details of the Valhalla remain undisclosed, but it was announced to get an all-new hyper-turbo V6 engine of the brand's own making. The model will be produced in the coupe version, and the manufacturing will be limited to 500 units worldwide. Skoda Vision IV. This new concept study from the Czech brand was presented at the 2019 Geneva Auto Show, previewing a future crossover model that will start production in 2020. The concept boasts dynamic looks with distinctive LED matrix headlights, a lip spoiler in the rear, and aerodynamically optimized 22-inch wheels. It is also the first Skoda car built on the VW's modular platform for electric vehicles. Other cool features of the Vision IV include touch opening, wing cameras that replace the standard mirrors, and modern battery tech. The car is powered by two electric motors with a combined output of 302 horses, which are brought into motion by a large 83 kWh battery rated at 311 miles on a charge using the WLTP test cycle. Hope you're enjoying our glimpse into the future. After watching this video though, we would recommend you taking a look at the buying guides of the modern-day vehicles. The links will be waiting for you in the description down below. Let's continue. Karma SC1 Vision. Karma Automotive is an Irvine, California-based company which succeeds Henrik Fisker's failed enterprise Fisker Automotive without the participation of the notorious founder. With the influx of the Chinese capital, they managed to roll out not one, but three all-new models at this year's Shanghai Auto Show, one production and two concepts. The remarkable SC1 Vision open-top EV is a mind-boggling grand tour with butterfly doors and outlandishly long hood, pretending like it has a gigantic V12 under it. The exterior of the supercar was inspired by the 1035 H1 racer aircraft, and the front fascia clearly imitates the grilleless design of the new Tesla Roadster. For now, the creators of the Vision remain secretive about the technical specifications of the vehicle, but they were glad to double down on the unique 5G connectivity features, advanced human communication systems, voice and eye control. Kia Habanero. There is no way to please everyone when it comes to car design, but it seems like Kia is full of determination to prove the opposite. The Habanero concept, developed by the company's California studio, is what they call an everything car, or ECEV, which combines utility, sportiness, technology and design in one package. The concept features dynamic exterior with stunning butterfly wing doors, a futuristic smart cabin, two electric motors, and an all-wheel drive for confident driving both on highway and off-road. The cabin is equipped with a head-up display on the front windshield, level 5 autonomous driving, and real-time emotion adaptive driving system that tracks drivers' emotions and optimizes the vehicle's interior accordingly. PININFARINA Battista. The name of this Italian hypercar celebrates the company's founder BATTISTA, who initially formed Carrozzeria PININFARINA in 1930, the enterprise which is behind countless iconic designs. The electric monster will be built in cooperation with the Croatian company Rimac Automobili, who supplied the powertrain and a 120 kWh battery good for 280 miles on a charge. The EV underpinnings include 4 independent motors at each wheel, which produce combined 1900 horsepower and 1696 pound-feet of torque. The output identical to Rimac's own C2 model. This prototype has a carbon fiber monocoque chassis along with the body panels. The exterior is highlighted by butterfly doors and 21-inch wheels wrapped in Pirelli P0 Corsa tires. The production will start in 2020, and the car will be distributed as a limited edition among 150 buyers from around the globe. Aston Martin Lagonda All-Terrain. The new concept by Aston Martin, presented under the revived Lagonda brand, is the company's first try at building an all-electric SUV. The All-Terrain adopts many design features like interior and exterior styling with hinged coach doors from the 2018 Lagonda limousine concept, and it will inspire a production vehicle set for the 2022. The concept is expected to have more than 400 horsepower, generated by 2 electric motors located on each end of the car, while the under-the-floor battery should provide the range of around 400 miles. On the inside, the Lagonda reminds us of a luxurious yacht, featuring plenty of space, comfortable swiveling seats with the leg rest, and a steering wheel with an instrumental cluster built into its center. GFG-style KANGAROO. Giorgetto and Fabrizio Giugiaro are the legends of the automotive design, and each new creation by the father and son enterprise GFG-style creates waves across the car community. Their latest concept is called the KANGAROO, the first of its kind hyper SUV. If you were to catch a glimpse of the KANGAROO on the highway, it would have looked to you like yet another carbon fiber Lamborghini with dynamic and sharp lines riding on the 22-inch wheels. However, this concept has a unique feature in the form of a hydraulic suspension that raises clearance to 10.2 inches, which is comparable to the fully fledged off-roaders. Like all impressive newcomers these days, the GFG-style supercar is powered by the duo of electric motors coupled with a 90 kWh battery, netting 483 horsepower and 501 pound-feet of torque. Mercedes-Benz EQ Silver Arrow. The new sports concept by Mercedes-Benz is a show car that embodies the company's new design philosophy of sensual purity. Having more than 17 feet of length, the Silver Arrow is one of the longest one-seaters out there. Its looks are inspired by the legendary W125, a 1937 Mercedes model which set the top speed record on a public road in 1937 and held it for 80 years. While the main focus is indeed set on the stunning seamless exterior, the Silver Arrow also has quite decent performance. Its dual electric motors net the combined output of 737 horsepower and allow it to get from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Nissan IMS. This is the newest addition to the Nissan's intelligent mobility concept line that marks the creation of a new vehicle segment, an elevated sports sedan with an all-electric powertrain. The IMS follows the company's V-Motion design approach in exterior styling, sits on the 22-inch wheels, and has a stretched cabin space with a unique premier center seat that appears from the 3-seat rear row. Another advanced crossover-like feature of the sedan is its air suspension that adjusts to the terrain. The concept gets 2 driving modes, manual and fully autonomous, and comes powered by a 115 kWh battery that feeds dual electric motors. This powertrain utilizes an all-wheel drive system and delivers over 480 horses of output. Are you excited about the automotive future after seeing these concept vehicles? If so, let us know which one is your favorite in the comments below, or scorn us for featuring concepts that will never come out. Like this video, watch other episodes about production models by tapping on the icons displayed on the screen, and subscribe to our channel to help us grow.